Tragedy has struck the horror community, and I'm talking about Reggie Bannister from the Phantasm series, amongst other movies like Bubba Hotep, um, Survival Quest, and Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, just to name a few. Now, I did a show earlier. I want to give a shout out to those guys. I joined the panel at the Backwoods Horror Show with Cody Robinson, Travis Christian, and Big Murd. Uh, Cody and Travis are great friends of mine. So is Big Murd. Um, they're moderators on my page for Phantasm fans, and I felt like I had to be part of that show, so I requested if I could come on. It was about the halfway point of the show, and 'cause I have a group called Phantasm Fans. That's PHANS fans, and just like a lot of Phantasm fans and horror fans, it was like a heart punch finding out that Reggie had passed after a long battle, uh, several medical problems, and a big shout out to his widow, now Gigi Bannister. In the description, I will put down the fundraiser to help Gigi finish the wishes of Reggie, and because they've gone through all their expenses, with the care and the love that they gave Reggie. And man, as a fan, I can't even imagine how she's feeling right now, because I'm feeling absolutely devastated. Reggie wasn't just another actor who didn't care. He cared. He made videos for people who are fans like him. And, you know, I'm going to lighten the mood a little bit. I'm going to tell a story about how I discovered Phantasm. So, Phantasm kind of fell in my lap a little bit. Remember back in the day when the pay-per-views were really a new thing, and you had to select a movie, and it would tell you how much. Most of them back then were like $3.99, $4.99. Sporting events are maybe $9.99, maybe 15. So I only had access to get PG movies, but I've always been a horror fan at heart. And so I'm going through all the movies. You could see all the movies, you just couldn't order all of them all at my age. I believe I was about 13, maybe 14 years old. And I had already started getting into horror. Well, going through, and they show you like a little teeny preview. And I was like, wow, this looks like pretty cool. Like, it was Phantasm 2. I have never heard of Phantasm 1 at that point. I think I might have seen it on the shelf, but never seen it, never knew nothing about it. So I purchased this movie, and it was at $1.99, so I got a nice good discount. I was praying to myself, I hope Mom doesn't see this, because she didn't know, but I knew the password. Anyways, um, watch it, and the sphere, the balls of death, or the spheres of death, I call them, were just so fascinating. But it was the character play too. You know, when I saw Reggie, and I'm thinking to myself, how cool is this guy? Sawed off shotgun, just cool lines, a ladies' man. He just looked like everyone else. He looked like someone that you knew next door, an uncle, a relative. Like he seemed very so down to earth. And years later, when I seen interviews, and now you can see like the YouTube videos now, and I seen interviews, he is a down to earth guy. So getting back to my story, I get through Phantasm 2, had the best time. Now I'm going back to the video store because I want to get that Phantasm 1 now. And it's that's another. I'll tell the quick version of that story about going to the video store at 14 trying to rent horror movies. We had a pass that only the adults could get the R-rated movies. So you're probably asking yourself, how did you get it then? Well, I had the greatest please face. Like I would just like give this sulk, and I used it against the owner of the video store. Back then, yeah, they had rules about that, but you know, he was a softie, and I finally got him to like lower his guard, and he's like, "Fine, I'll rent this to you, but if you get caught with it, I'm gonna say that you stole it." So we agreed to those terms, but he's another one that got me into more horror because now I have an access to get horror movies, and I bought my own first VCR. But this is back in the days um, that you didn't really have to have a permit to work. Like I would go to school, and after school, this was when I was about 12. I would go to this bowling alley and just take out their trash for them. And back then, wasn't much, but they gave me like $4 for every trash I took out. But it had to be full. So here I am. That was when I was about 10 years old. And at 10, I was making $20 a day maybe. And I go there like 5, 6 days a week. So if I went to 5, it's $100 a week for a 10-year-old in the year 1981. And if I work 6 days a week, $120. Now, some days it'd be slower. Some days I only take, but I'm rambling. Anyways, so with my money, I put it away and I bought my first VCR. So now here I am renting Phantasm, the original. And of course, like everybody else who started at 2, you go into 1, and Reggie is an ice cream man. But to me, that played into his character into 2, because like I said, he felt like the everyday person that you saw over there, that you you could understand. You guys know what I'm saying. So after that, I was totally hooked. 1 and 2, 3 comes out, loved it. 4, Oblivion, loved it. 5, Ravager, loved it. And I love the fact that Ravager ended on a very indie type budget the way the original Phantasm did. So I don't know, guys. It's why I said when I woke up that next morning, the day after Reggie died, I thought, no, it's one of those celebrity scams. And then, of course, when Gigi confirmed it, I knew it had to be true. And like like when I did the show with the backward horror guys, I held back tears just talking about Reggie. Like I said, he just felt like a family member. So like, when he died, like a part of me died. And I know some people will be like, "Well, you can't be serious." No, I am. So I sort of check him up, but anyways. So yeah, when Gigi confirmed it, and of course reached out to her, and then she found out that the Backward Horror guys were gonna do a tribute show, and she graciously appreciated that and wanted us to tag Reggie's page so that Reggie's fans could watch and maybe leave their comments about what Reggie meant to them. Uh, and of course, I tagged my page because I started that Phantasm page for Phantasm fans. And I know one thing: I'm gonna miss Reggie. I think I had him on my Facebook, but I still have, yeah, still have him. But I think he only messaged me back a few times. But towards the end, I know he was still doing a lot of conventions, and he was fighting this uphill battle. And gonna miss you, Reg. Or as Travis calls it, Reg man. Gonna miss you. And I was nervous doing this because this is my first solo um, live show in a while, like a broadcast. I have kind of disappeared from the YouTube community for a while. I got issues of my own, but that's for another time. Um, but I'm hoping to get back more into this again and just treasure the horror icons and all the icons of sports, of movies, television shows, um, theater, you name it. I'm now 54 years old now, and more now I see stars passing away, singers passing away, um, and I open these groups like the Phantasm fans so that we can cherish memories and hold on to them and talk about them and educate younger horror fans on some of the greatest times of our lives. So I just wanted to thank Gigi again. What an amazing wife she is. Took care of Reggie right to the last. And, she's had her health issues. And my thoughts and prayers are with her, her family. Not just for her, but of course for Reggie. And come on, guys. Like I said, I'm going to put that GoFundMe down in the descriptions. And please, whatever you have, anything, $5, $10, $20, more, share. Because you never know the person you're sharing it to could be the one person that loves Reggie just as much as you do. So let's make this happen for Gigi. Much love. Miss you, Rich.